I know it looks a little bit different. I'm in a new car now, and the angles are a little bit different that I'm gonna have to be recording in, just because the dash is set up a little bit differently. So I have no idea how it's gonna all work out, so I hope this is okay, but we're not gonna be in here long. I'm actually bringing you guys to a very, very special place that I've been coming to since I was probably, I want to say 15, 16 years old, until I ended up moving away from my hometown. So I'm back here today, and there's a very special story behind this, and somebody very special that I'd like you to meet. And y'all are gonna come along on the journey with me, trying to do something very special for this person today. So let me get out of the car. Once I get out, I'll start telling you kind of the story behind this place. There is somebody that just walked in here. I guess she's probably visiting a loved one. This place is very overgrown, and that's part of kind of why we're here today. So let's get out and I'll start telling you the story. Okay, so today we are here at the Masonic Cemetery, and I've been drawn to this place for many, many years, and I've gotten to visit it very often because I live about an hour or so away now. But here's a little story behind it. It's a historic place, Boggy Creek Masonic Cemetery, and I'll let you, you can pause and read. Right? They don't have the gates open today. I don't think much has happened. So, oh my god. Is that one of those banana spiders? Is that what they're called? I think that's what they're called. It's a huge ass web too. Alright, let's make sure I don't walk through it. Ugh. So, back in high school, for some reason I felt very drawn to this place. And when I came here, I was always led to the very, very back. Like, I'm talking way back, and we're probably going to try to walk there a little bit later in this video. There was a family back there that I called the Piersons. That was their last name, and I'll tell you more about that when I get there. However, when I came here, I ran into a man. He would always be out here. He was this older man, and he kind of looked at me strange, thought I was a little weird, I'm sure. And finally one day he stopped me. He's like, do you have loved ones buried here? And I'm like, no, I don't. Well, we got to talking, and this man ended up being the caretaker of the cemetery. And this right here is where he'd always be. Right here at the front. And that's because this plot right here was his and his wife's. And this man, when I tell you, he not only cared for all of this cemetery, like took very good care of it, but he always had his plot like looking beautiful. Always upkept. Always very nice. And he was very proud of it. And give me one second, I think she might want to talk. Okay, so I just had a very long, beautiful conversation with the woman that was here. She's actually very connected to this cemetery, and such a sweetheart, very spiritual, a very beautiful human being. And we became friends on Facebook. So she just left, but I don't remember where I was at. But Wesley, he took such good care of this plot. And this man, we had such amazing conversations, philosophical conversations, spiritual. I mean, this man just touched my life, and the one thing that I know is he would never ever like his grave, his plot to be overgrown like this. And I came out here and saw how overgrown the cemetery was, and I saw this, and my heart was just pulled to come out here and see if I can do it. I can't do a whole lot. I physically cannot handle a bunch of, labor like that, but I did bring the weed eater out. I'm gonna try to knock down what I can, see if I can like clean it up a little bit, because this is his little area too. And my new friend, she pointed out that he hung those chimes all the way up there, so it's pretty amazing. Hey Wesley. So I brought out a couple of decorations. I'm gonna put a new flag out here, and a little thing of red, white, and blue flowers. So yeah, but his wife, she's still here. She's still on earth with us, which is good. I mean, that man loves his wife so much. I remember that. And yeah, it breaks my heart to see, that this place kind of fell apart, and it's not looking so hot anymore. So after I do this, I'm going to take you guys back. She did warn me that here lately along this line back there, I guess towards the very edge, there might be some homeless people trying to make camp there and live there. So she told me to be cautious. So I'll watch out for that, but where we're going is going to be it's going to be kind of along that, but it'll be the very back corner. So we'll take a walk after I finish this, and I could have sworn I just saw somebody standing over there. That really made my heart jump. I think it might just be flags moving though. So okay, let me go grab my stuff out of the car, and I think I'm going to turn it around, back it up a little bit, and then we'll get started. So I finished, and taking a little break. I'm a little shaky right now. That thing is really heavy. So I'm looking at it, and unfortunately I don't have the hedge trimmers out here, things like that I can do too much with, but I'm pretty satisfied with the way that it looks for now. And the very sweet woman that I spoke to, I don't want to say her name, just she's actually Masonic blood, so her great great-grandparents are out here. Like, she's got a lot of family that's out here that were Masons. So she said that she's going to go ahead and contact the person who has all the equipment that can take care of, you know, keeping the cemetery up, and see if he can't get out here and get some people out here to go ahead and take care of it. But for now, I've done what I could, and I feel really good about it, and I really feel like Wesley would appreciate it. So I'm gonna turn this around and show you what I did. So here we are. It's not a massive change, you know, I didn't get every little single thing up, but I at least got to clear up the edges and stuff. And I added a new flag that's not so faded. And I picked up the flag and the little vase with flowers at Hobby Lobby. And try to wipe off the headstone as much as I could with my hands. I didn't even think to bring like a rag out here to wipe it off really good, but this, unfortunately, like, I would love to clean it out. I have arthritis in my hands though. Don't think that would be very good for me. I don't have gloves either, so I don't know what's crawling in there, but I cleaned it up the best I could, and I'm hoping that when they do come out here, they'll be able to clean it up a little bit better. But I don't know, y'all tell me what you think. Did I do it justice? At least something. What the hell was that? Okay, something fell behind me. I think it was a stick. I hope you're happy, Wesley. Hope you're pleased. So I'm going to take you guys on a walk. We're going to walk back there. I'm going to show you the area of the cemetery that used to draw me here when I was a mere 15, 16 years old. And I guess, I don't know, I guess I know why. I'm not sure, but I'll try to show you why. It's a bit of a walk through some tall weeds. So let's see if we can handle this. Give me just a moment. I'm going to pick up my little stand over here and put it in the car and lock it up. And we'll start walking. And when I come back, I don't know, maybe... So I've stayed away from trying to contact people I used to know. But maybe we'll see how I feel. Sorry, I'm a little shaky. I can't tell if you're seeing that on camera, but maybe when I come back from back there, we'll sit for a couple of minutes and try Spiritbox and see if we can speak with Wesley. That's not something I've done. I don't really know why. I've kind of strayed from trying to contact people that I've known. But we'll see how my gut is feeling when we get back up here. So, all right, give me just a moment, and we'll start walking down the what is that, drive, trail, whatever it is. All right. Okay, so I was gonna start walking. There's this guy that rode by here on his bicycle. See him? He rode by here very, very slowly. And right before... Okay, good, he's going down the street. Right before I turned on the camera, because he kept looking back. Right before I turned on the camera, he stopped right there at that street, turned around and was watching me. I'm a little worried because, like I said, I just bought a new car. And I don't want my car vandalized, and I also don't want somebody to follow me to the back of the cemetery either. So, just want to make sure that he disappears. So, let's hope he does. I'm going to go ahead and we'll start walking, I guess. So, I just came and sat at Wesley's thing, but let's start walking. Sorry about that. I know I puff on my thing too much. Ooh, what is that? Making all that noise. Is that a grasshopper? Please don't fly at my head. Oh, shit. Okay. Nope. Nope. Not doing that. we're good. So yeah, this, when Wesley was alive, this cemetery never looked like this, ever. So it's kind of heartbreaking. He always made sure it stayed in good condition. But yeah, I more than 20 years ago started walking this path. And I remember the Millers. Like, I remember so many of the names. You know, I got a couple of extra flags. If I see one that looks like it might need replacing, maybe I'll do that before I leave. But I think maybe somebody came out here recently. Because just a week ago, the flag that was in Wesley's, it's all bleached now, so I went ahead and replaced it anyways, but the flag that was in his grave, or at his headstone, seemed, it was like a lot more deteriorated than it is today, so let me see. Once I get back here, I can't see my car, and I do see somebody in a vehicle sitting way up there. I'm not sure what they're doing or why. Hope they're not there to cause trouble. This is in South Austin, so it's not, you know, really a dangerous area, but it's secluded enough that people with ill intentions could probably get away with doing some stupid shit. I think that's like where, I think this is probably the only space left back here in this cemetery that's got open lots. Well, I guess other than like kind of back in these areas. Really hope nobody messes with my thing. I haven't figured out my car yet, so I don't know if when I lock it, if it engages an alarm or not, because it doesn't make the honk noise. So I'm a little paranoid. So, see what I mean? How overgrown and sad this is. Like, I used to walk all through this. There's so many graves here. Like, a lot of them don't have, you know, they have like flatter headstones. There's some very, very old ones out here. I don't want to walk through the grass too much though, and I don't know if there's ticks out here. And I ain't wearing enclosed shoes, so. This is kind of like at Shiloh McCutcheon. Okay, so I believe this might actually be the trail that me and Chloe made when we tried to come out here at night. Look at that, it's just flags sitting in the tree. Wonder if they're just extras. There's like just flags everywhere. So I'm gonna have to be very cautious about where I'm stepping, so I'm not walking on graves, because this is definitely higher than it looks at first. Whoa. Maybe a bird? Well, I'm shaking things out of my feet. It's a leaf stuck to my foot. What on earth got on my foot? Gross. So where we're going is way back there. And I'm not quite sure. Good Lord. Definitely something. I'm sorry guys. I'm like, something must have spat at me. It's all sticky on my foot. So see, all right, this, okay, so this is a border, not a grave. The highway, so the major highway that goes through Texas, I-35, is back over there. So I'm gonna see, maybe we can walk along. Woo! Okay, it's very deep. Ooh. All right, let's try to go this way. Try to go around. I remember their name, free tag. Make sure I'm not stepping on anybody's grave. Trying to walk near the feet. Okay, here we go. So, see back there where that tall ass pillar is, right on the edge? That's where we're going, but we actually start over here. Here we go. I don't think that these are Piersons though. No. Alright, so here we go. The family that I called the Piersons because that's their names. This whole row is all the way down to there, the edge. This is the Pierson family, and these leaves. It's autumn, I gotta remember that. So I was drawn out here from my teenage years, and I just kept feeling like I was always being led to this area, to this family. And as strange as it is, I would come out here. I have battled with depression all my life. I would come out here and I would have conversations with the Pierson family, and it would comfort me. I don't know why, but it just did. And these are very, very old graves. Like, I mean, Thomas Pierson here, he died in 1895. It's like all late 1800s. But what always broke my heart was the ages of all these little guys. They lost a lot of babies. Not even a year old. Like, most of them died as babies. Bell, Texas. Didn't make it to a year. It's like 10 months. Let me move this stick if I can. There we go. Get that off of, get this off of the graves. There we go. Alright. This bell. This was another bell. So they had two bells. I guess this one was born before this one. I guess right after or something. But she was 11 months. Allie. Isn't it sad? Lost so many babies. This was a 10-year-old little boy. So I'm wondering if it had something to do with, I believe it was yellow fever that swept through the Austin area. So, and there are hidden ones. This is stone here that we don't know who it belongs to. Let's see, there's another one. Just broken. These were babies, I believe, as well. I wish I could carry the weed eater back out here. This is Robert Lee. Wow. And this is, I always refer to them as Mama and Papa Pierson. Yeah, Rachel and Robert. They had a lot of loss. My heart breaks for them. And this was the thing, what is built up back there? Is that the homeless camp? So when I was younger, this was all fenced off really well. now it looks like you can just walk right through it. And I didn't know it was that open back there. The trees used to cover it a lot better. It's a little freaky. Let me see if I can zoom in on it. Look at that. Okay. My radar just went up a little bit. Alright, so we're gonna be quiet and get moving. So this is just their this family tower. I don't know what it's called, but I guess they didn't even have the dates engraved on some of these, like fixed or whatever, to mark the actual dates. But it goes all the way around. I can't get to the other side. So they were all family. But okay. So now I'm paranoid, so I'm gonna go ahead and move back towards the front of the cemetery. So anyways, yeah, just thought I'd share that with y'all. This is a place that I have only ever really shared with my girls. It's a very, very special place to my heart, and I don't really know why, other than Wesley, meeting him and how inspiring his soul was. He was just a precious, precious man. And I'm very saddened that we lost contact, and so for many years I was having seizures and I couldn't really drive. So making it from where I live, now, all the way back to Austin was very difficult. I can't go this way. So it was very seldom that I was ever able to travel that far. And so when I did finally make it back out here, it was after Wesley had passed. And I knew it as soon as I pulled up to the gate. I saw that his plot didn't look as upkept. It wasn't anything like it was today, but it didn't seem as upkept as, I gotta go back through this way, as upkept as it always was when he was alive and caring for the cemetery. So I could feel it. And sure enough, he had passed, and it broke my heart. And then seeing this like this just makes it even worse. So, alright, I'm gonna walk back up to the front and see if we can do a short spirit box session. Let's see if maybe Wesley or anybody else out here wants to talk. Alright guys. Okay, so I set up the K2 meter up there. I'm not sure if you can see it very well in the daylight. Maybe I can move a bit closer. Hold on. Ooh. That'll help you see a little bit better. I'll just get on my knees. What was that? I swear I heard it. Another cat meow. And I'm not even anywhere near the pre-cemetery. I don't know. Anyways. So, we're going to give this a shot for a few minutes. Wesley, I want to thank you for all the years that you made me feel seen when I was lonely and I was walking through here depressed and probably needing somebody living to speak to. You stepped forward and I had some of the best conversations with you. Spiritual, philosophical, we just talked about anything and everything. And I remember you talking about your wife and God, you loved her so much and it was so special. And I'm so honored you shared so much with me. And talked about your service, and you left an imprint on my heart and my soul, and I'm never gonna forget that. And I'm very sorry so much time went by that I wasn't aware that you passed away till well after you were gone. But I hope today that I was able to, I guess, show you some kind of, I don't know, to honor you in some way. I just knew, seeing this site, that you would never let it get like this, and I wanted to try to do something meaningful and special. So I'd like to turn on the spirit box and just see if there's any chance you have anything you want to say. I'm not going to do it long. But it would be cool. It would be really awesome if you had anything you'd like to share. So let's do that. I haven't been watching the K2, so I have no idea what's going on over there. But
over that low near 56 currently.
Right. You here with me, Wesley? Is there anything you'd like to say before I leave? I hope you're pleased with the very unprofessional job I did at your your plot. Are you at peace now? Okay. I feel like maybe that's a sign that this doesn't need to be done. I don't think that anything's coming through, and that's okay. I really hope that Wesley is at peace and he's in heaven, and that his soul's not still here. I hope if he is anywhere that he's with his loved ones, with his wife, who's still kicking. She's still going. And yeah, I just pray he's at peace. So let me turn this around. I'll tell you guys goodbye. Okay, so I'm still sitting here at the plot, but I'm gonna get up, and I'm actually gonna go visit my parents. So it's getting a little later in the afternoon. It's probably around 4:30, 5 o'clock now. So I think I've been out here for 3 hours. So yeah, I hope that you guys got something out of this. That I left something special with you. This is certainly a special place to me. And sorry, I'm still looking at Wesley's grave. So I'm gonna go ahead, and I actually have this rose quartz. I carry it with me everywhere. It's always in my purse, and I'm gonna leave this on Wesley's headstone as well. It's basically a symbol of love. It cures depression, sadness, all those things. It's a very, very special stone, crystal, whatever you call it, but I love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave this at his headstone, and I'm gonna get out of here. And I hope that y'all had fun coming along with me, and I'm sorry for the huge gap in videos. Just had a lot going on. This is definitely, not my priority, but it is something that I do enjoy and love doing. And like I said, there's just been a lot going on, and then buying a new car, and it's been life. So I'm gonna try to get videos going again for you, at least one a week, like I was doing. So I'll see you guys soon. I hope y'all are all doing well.